Hello everyone, this is Tanisha in front of you again. So obviously I'm back after a long time with the interesting presentation. Actually my exams were going on, that's why I'm quite busy to make the presentation. But now I'm back. So actually now I wish and hope that you all are doing fine. Actually I'm also fine by the grace of Almighty. So can you guys actually guess that what my today's topic is going to be? And obviously it's actually a quite interesting topic. Actually, today I'm going to talk about the main motto of LTDEZ, which is all about learning through mistakes. So yes, today my topic is going to be learning through mistakes. I have already told. So let's get started. So first of all, I was just telling that what is the full form of this LTDEZ platform. Actually, it's all about latent talent discovering and employing zone, where you can actually discover your hidden talent. So if you want to just discover your hidden talent, then you have to do one thing, which is you have to make more and more mistakes so that you can learn more and just discover it. And like I've already told that the main motto of like LTDEZ is learn through mistakes. Actually LTDEZ believes in doing mistakes, the learn through mistakes. Okay, so what does this actually mean, the learn through mistakes? So somehow if you want to learn something, you have to do mistakes in LTDEZ. If you don't do mistakes, so that you can't do anything. So that's why LTDEZ believes in this motto. And actually how could we develop by this motto, the learn through mistakes? You guys have the question most probably. Like if you're learning something new, you have to do mistakes, or you can't just get it that if I don't do mistake, then how could I just learn it? If you don't mistake, you can't learn it, obviously, because it will be hard for you. You guys will be thinking, if I don't do the correct one in all today's, they will just beating me or just killing me, something like this. Actually no, if you do mistakes in all today's, everybody will be just appreciating you. They will be just clapping for you, that wow, you actually did great. How is it possible, right? It's not possible. You guys will be thinking that I am lying. Actually no, if you ask me that how I have developed by this motto, like the learn through mistake, then obviously I'll be telling you the story now. So actually when I joined LTDEZ for the very first time, I've already told in my previous presentations that obviously like everybody, those who were the instructors and the leaders and the students of LTDEZ now, they actually were so much scared before joining here. The nervousness, that actually how can I do it, because we don't know any kind of vocabulary, grammar, something like this. If we just join in this LTDEZ, we have to talk. If I'm not able to talk, then how am I supposed to talk with others? Everybody have these questions. But if you ask about me, like I was also nervous and scared like others before joining here. But still, like when I just joined LTDEZ, like when it was my first class, the class was actually taken by our honorable Simon sir. And everybody, like sir actually asked everybody to introduce themselves. So obviously, as I was the new student of LTDEZ, he will be obviously asking me to introduce, because I'm the new one. They doesn't know me, obviously I have to introduce. And at that time I was actually thinking that I have to introduce. Shall I just take leave, because I don't know how to talk, how to just introduce myself. I was literally so much hesitated at that time, that actually I can talk right now. What will be happening to me if I do any kind of mistakes? They will be just laughing at me. I can't tell. I was literally thinking to leave the class, but I just didn't take leave and just unmuted myself. And when he asked me to introduce, I actually told yeah, my full name is Tanisha, and I am 13 and I live in Dhaka. I just told these 3 lines, and obviously there was a lot of mistakes. And I was literally thinking he will be removing me from the LTDEZ, because I don't know anything. Why he will be just taking a bad student like me, who doesn't know that how to talk a bit. I was literally like shocked when he just replied me that, wow, you did great. I was so much shocked that how is it possible? He is appreciating me that I have made mistakes. At the time I was literally thinking that most probably it's not our main sir. He also doesn't know that how to talk. I was just thinking something like this. So I was literally thinking that to just take leave from this LTDs, because they doesn't know that how to talk in English, because they appreciated me because I did mistakes. Actually, I was just thinking I was just doing the more say 2 or 3 classes, and I was just seeing that what will actually happen if they make more and more like they just take me as well and just appreciating me. That time I was just taking the LCDs, or I was just taking leave. I know the second classes were just taken by the instructors. The instructor Jinarapo just took the classes, and obviously they were the instructors, so they will be obviously talking in English with us. So obviously she actually also asked me to introduce, and at the time I was just thinking, I have already introduced myself. How many times they will be just making fun of me, they will be laughing if I tell like about myself to them now, because they were talking like the native speakers, the real fluent speakers. I was literally so much shocked to see them. And I was just thinking like, what will I do? I don't have anything to do without introducing myself. So the second class, they actually obviously took my introduction again, and at the time I also did the same mistakes. Okay, the same mistakes I actually did, and obviously they told, wow, great, you really did a great job. I was thinking most probably the students of the instructors of LCTs actually doesn't know anything. I was literally thinking these things. But now I actually know that why is it important to make the mistakes. If you don't do mistakes, you can't learn anything in this LTDs. So like after some days, like at the time after some days, our honorable Shaimun sir announced about the commander training. I was thinking, now what is this commander training? I was thinking, is it something like army training or something? I was literally scared that, okay, I can't join, and now I can't do this training. It's going to be so much hard, because sir actually told that commander training is actually so much hard. So I was obviously scared that I can't do the commander training now. I should just take leave from it. But my dad just forced me to do the commander training, so I actually had to do it. So when I just joined, they were giving their motivational speech that how actually they become fluent speaker after doing this commander training and doing so much mistakes. I was thinking like, why are they talking about this learn through mistake? I wasn't able to understand the thing what is learned through mistake. Actually everybody told that they have learned doing through the mistakes. I was thinking that what is this learn through mistakes now? So many new things were coming by day. I was literally thinking, what is these things? I can't do anything now. But they actually told that if you be serious, or if you do more and more mistake, you can become fluent speaker within only 2 to 3 days. I was thinking, what? If I do mistake, then I can become fluent speaker? How is it possible? I know everybody have this question that how is it possible if you do mistakes? Yes, actually it's possible. At the time, after doing the first day of commando training, I became more and more serious. I just did a lot of the presentation, more practice by doing mistake. I actually didn't know that what am I actually even telling, but I am doing mistakes. That time I actually got the fluency. I was just literally so much shocked that how is it possible? Did they just give me any kind of they were giving so many medicines that you have to do a lot of practice, you have to be serious, and obviously the main thing, you have to do mistakes. If you do more and more mistakes, it's possible for you to be a fluent speaker. And obviously actually LTDs proved it to me. I have become a fluent speaker within only a short period of time within this 7 days training. The first time fluency training and the command training obviously is very much important in this LTDs. If you do these two trainings, then it's actually so much possible to you to do more practice and do more and more mistakes. If you do more and more mistakes, it's actually so much possible for you to become a fluent speaker. But if you think that I have to know this vocabulary, I have to know this grammar, then in your life you can't do it. Like our sir tell a thing that jar সাথে হয় না তার সত্তরে হয় না. Obviously, if you can't do it within 7 days, obviously you can't even do it in 70 years. If you have the hesitation that if you don't tell the grammars, if you don't do the vocabulary, you can't do anything. If you just think this, you can't become a fluent speaker, never ever. Because if you do mistake, if you don't think about the vocabulary, the grammar, it's too much possible for you. But if you think about the grammar, it's impossible. It's totally impossible if you just think about the grammar and vocabulary. That's the thing. Actually, like before joining in here the LTDEZ, I literally went to more institution to learn English. But they were like, you have to memorize these things, you have to do these things, you have to do this homework, you have to memorize these things. I was literally so much hesitated by them, because if I just memorize these things, how the talks will be coming to me by naturally, right? So like actually took leave from those two institutions, and like whenever I just join in LTDEZ right now, I'm talking naturally. I don't have the hesitation to, if I do mistakes, what will be the telling. I know that one, because if you do mistakes, it's more possible for you. And obviously the seriousness is also important to you if you want to be a fluent speaker. If you have the faith that I'll be fluent speaker within only 3 to 4 days, if you have the power that if they can, why I can't? Like, why can't I? Right? If they can, why can't I? Obviously you have to do more and more practice, and obviously you have to be serious, and obviously what's the thing? Learn through mistakes. Remember this one. If you do more and more mistakes, it's obviously important for you. Like it's totally possible for you. And obviously I have already told that why is it important. The importance of like making mistakes a lot, like LTDEZ main motto is learn through mistakes, but now I have made my life's motto is learn through mistake. Like now I learn everything by doing mistakes, because if you do mistakes one time, that like after that time you can understand that I have made this mistake before, I shouldn't do it now, right? That's why it's very much important for you. So I wish and I hope, and I'm just telling you to do more and more mistakes, so that you can become a fluent speaker within only now we are hearing that everybody is becoming fluent speaker in 3 days. We'll be like, after some days we'll be hearing that they are becoming fluent speaker only 1 day, and after some days we'll be hearing that they are becoming fluent speaker within just 3 hours, 2 hours, then 1 hour. With that time will be, it's like so much great, will be just so much famous, right? That's why I'm just telling the leaders to make more and more like mistakes, and obviously to the learners, make more and more mistakes, so that you can become a fluent speaker within only a short period of time. The main motto of learn through mistake, like the main motto of LTDEZ is learn through mistake, and obviously LTDEZ believes in this motto, learn through mistake. So I wish that you guys have enjoyed this presentation today, and obviously next time I'll be coming up with another interesting presentation with great topic as today. So till then, see you next time. Bye bye.